A man discovers his son is being surrounded and bullied by classmates, but none of them realize this quiet junk collector is actually the village's most feared practitioner of dark magic. He spent years scraping by picking through scrap, believing every hardship worthwhile as long as his son grows up safe and healthy. What he never imagined was that the child he'd so carefully protected had become the village bully's favorite target. Every day after school, the bullies corner his son Nick, taunting and tormenting him. Watching Nick grow more frightened without daring to fight back only emboldens them further, until one day they shove him to the ground and kick him repeatedly. The shopkeeper at a nearby stall watches the entire thing without a word of protest, silently pocketing hush money from the bullies instead. Seeing his son hurt cuts Jack like a blade, but rather than confronting the boys directly, he clings to one last hope, appealing to the school principal for justice. In front of everyone, he describes what's been happening to Nick, but the principal has no interest in getting involved, dismissively telling him boys need to toughen up before trying to walk away. When Jack refuses to let it go, the principal goes further, threatening to withhold Nick's graduation eligibility unless Jack drops the matter entirely. It turns out the ringleader, Decca, is the village chief's son, and in this closed-off, poverty-stricken village, justice means nothing against power. The principal's contempt and cowardice extinguish the last of Jack's hope, and decades of quiet endurance begin to crack. As Jack quietly sets his revenge into motion, a kind-hearted teacher named Nina notices something's wrong. She sees how withdrawn Nick has become, spots bruises on him, and gently calls him into her office, encouraging him to speak the truth. But years of bullying have worn down whatever courage he had. Even facing someone who genuinely cares, he says nothing, knowing no one in this village would truly stand up for him. Staying silent, he believes, means fewer beatings, but his silence buys him no peace. The moment he leaves Nina's office, Decca and his friends assume he's ratted them out and corner him for another beating, all while Jack watches unseen from the shadows, committing every detail to memory. Not long after, Nina goes to discuss the bullying problem with the principal, only to find him gruesomely dead in his office. Terrified, she runs for help, but by the time police arrive, the body has vanished without a trace. Everyone assumes she imagined it, and even Nina begins to doubt her own sanity, wondering if exhaustion is causing hallucinations. Before the mystery settles, the village's security officer Martin confronts Jack, claiming he saw Jack's scrap cart near the school the night before and insisting he's connected to the principal's disappearance. Thinly veiled blackmail. Martin sees Jack as an easy target, someone who'll cave to a few threats, but Jack is no longer the man who quietly endures. While Martin waits by his door for payment, Jack sneaks up behind him and kills him. More disturbing still, Jack is a master of an ancient Indonesian sorcery involving spirit doubles. Chanting a dark incantation, he transforms both Martin's and the principal's corpses into spirit doubles under his control. Meanwhile, on her way home, Nina runs into the revived Martin and asks if he's noticed anything strange about the principal. He says nothing, staring blankly, radiating an indescribable stench of decay. But Nina, not thinking much of it, assumes he's simply in a bad mood. Faced with these mounting strange occurrences, Nina calls Decca and the other bullies into her office, questioning them about their whereabouts the night the principal disappeared. Instead of showing fear, the boys mock her with jokes about the incident, revealing nothing, but stirring resentment toward Nick, whom they blame for snitching. That night, Decca gathers his crew, convinced Nick informed on them, and plans to go teach him a lesson. He sends 2 lackeys ahead to scout, but they